The 2024 state final is here for girls swimming. Area teams Neuqua Valley, Naperville Central, Waubonsie Valley, Metea Valley, Naperville North, and Bennett will compete at FMC Natatorium in Westmont among the state's best. The first individual event of the day is the 200 freestyle. Lucy Rooney of Bennett in lane 2 is in the red cap. She qualified 6th with a time of 1:50.27. At the midpoint in the race, Rosary senior Becky Rentz is ahead, with Avery Ludke of St. Charles North behind. Rooney is still in the mix and 4th for the Red Wings. At the end, Rentz storms ahead of the pack to take first with a 1:45.73, 2/10 off the state record. Ludke comes in second, and Alyssa Alberton of O'Fallon is in third. Rooney ends up in 7th place for Bennett. Next, we have the 50-yard freestyle. This sprint sees Sophia Labar and Sophia Piotr of Neuqua in Heat 2. The swimmers all make the turn, and Labar is neck and neck with Lilia Barber of Hensdale Central. All the swimmers are close though, and Barber touches first with a time of 23:28. The 8 swimmers were separated by just 0.6 of a second. Labar takes second and 10th overall, and Piotr is good for 15th place in the state. Heading over to diving, here's Metea Valley's Bridget Anderson, whose reverse 1.5 somersault earns her 15th place in the state. From Waubonsie, it's Ella Bucknauer. Bucknauer performs an inward dive pike. The sophomore places 9th in state with a score of 445. Bucknauer's teammate Lucia Caruso also performs an inward dive. Caruso places 8th with 447.5 points with this dive. We go back to the swimming for the 100-yard butterfly, where Lauren Eschmeyer is Naperville Central's highest qualifying swimmer. On Friday, Eschmeyer qualified with a time of 56:33, earning her the 7th seed in the event. The swimmers make their way down with Isabel Bew of St. Charles North in first, with New Trier's Zara Bolton behind. Bew wins by a second with a time of 53:22. Eschmeyer comes in 7th place with a time of 56:33 for Naperville Central. Waubonsie's Bella Plude placed 15th, and Natalie Sierzanowski placed 16th for Neuqua Valley. Our first relay action sees Neuqua compete with Rosary, New Trier, St. Charles North, Lyons, Stevenson, Edwardsville, and Maine South. Neuqua's fastest freestyle swimmer of Sophia Labar kicks things off for the Wildcats in lane 2. Carolina Piotr finishes her leg for Neuqua with the Wildcats still close by the leaders. Crystal Yu takes over, trailing Rosary's Paige Kowal and St. Charles North's Hayden Cruz in the lanes over. It's Kowal who is out in front for the defending champions, looking to break the IHSA record they set the day before. In the end, Sophia Piotr brings Neuqua to 5th place as Rosary, New Trier, and St. Charles North come 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Rosary sets an IHSA record of 1:31.69, beating their best time from the day before. In the 100 breaststroke, we get a look at the Naperville North Huskies top qualifier Tasha Mantell in lane 2. Mantell gets off to a good start as she's neck and neck with Erica Ilakui of Deerfield in lane 3. Elizabeth Naraki of Rosary and Brooke Corrigan of Rockford Christian lead the qualifiers as they go into the first turn. As the swimmers go into their last run, Naraki and Corrigan are tight to the finish line and end up 1-2 with times of 1:01.04 and 1:01.12 respectively. Mantell brings in 7th place in the state for the Huskies with a time of 1:03.60. Into the final 2 heats of the day, it's the 400-yard freestyle relay. Neuqua's team of Carolina and Sophia Piotr, Crystal Yu, and Emily Wu try to cap off a successful day for the Wildcats. They are in lane 4 with a qualifying time of 3:29.74. Midway through the race, they were actually behind Loyola Academy by a body length before Sophia Piotr takes over. Piotr dives in, chasing Loyola and Maine South. On the turn, Piotr starts to close the gap. She passes Maine South in lane 3 and is in a tight race for 9th place in the state. Under the flags, they're tied, and it goes right down to the wire. The swimmers look up to the time board, and Neuqua win by 0.08 of a second with a 3:29.47. Neuqua end up in 8th place at state, their program's best placing since their win in 2019. And no area teams were in the final of the 400 free, but the top 3 teams at state, Rosary, New Trier, and St. Charles North, competed heavily in hopes of winning the last race of the day. St. Charles North's relay team is the state record holder, but all Rosary had to do was place to secure their win at state. And you can see the 3 teams all way ahead of the pack midway through the race. Here they come into the final stretch. St. Charles North win the race, but Rosary do enough to win their 2nd state title in a row. It's 1st for Rosary, 2nd for New Trier, and 3rd for St. Charles North. Nequa placed top for all of the area teams with 8th place.
I'm super proud of everybody. Like, our whole team has worked so hard this year, and they really deserve this. We knew it was going to be a really tough battle, and it definitely was, but we really earned this, and I'm super proud of everybody.